The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Mortal remains. I'm not fighting y'all. Leave me alone. It seemed like they want me to fight, but I'm not going to. Did I even go to right? No, I didn't. At least I'm running now. Just wish I could just cross the water, but I can't, man. I don't understand that. Like, I can fight all these things. Fight beast, and what the hell is that? I'm fighting it. I don't even know what you are.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
There it is. What is this? Okay. That could have killed me one hit, probably. Are you serious? Dude. Dude, stay still.
Nice try. This one. Too slow.
Get down here. Look like something from Monster Rancher. Got him. I'm not doing no damage. You're doing some damage, not a lot of damage. Dude. Get out of that. Come on. Well, I feel like I just shot off a
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Get down. Thank you. Yeah, you ain't getting that off. Got him. God, we doing decent damage. Back up. Back up. Do not want to get hit by that. Or that. Definitely not that. Get down. Alright, we took him down. Okay, level 25, I would say. Nice, level 25. We gotta get that strength though.
You didn't see that coming.
You just gonna lay there? Come here. You did your job. I'm gonna pet you again.
You were right, boy.
You can pet the dog. Pet you one more time. I barely pet him. Let's get over here. I don't know how many episodes it is gonna be till I finish this game, or how long it's gonna be. All I know is like I'm like 8 to 9 hours into it. And we level 25. I'm saying like some people some people already finished the game and maxed out.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Perform the casting and return to Martha. I'm gonna see y'all when I get.
Thank you, Founder.
They call themselves our countrymen.
All right, I'm back.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I keep pressing the wrong button. All right. Let's go ahead back home. I'm going to stack up all the side missions and I'm going to do them once we got like a couple more.
Now, where's Gav?
Let's see what else we got to do.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Speak with the
What are
guy.
we waiting for, indeed?
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
Is this where I gotta go?
Finish with that.
Oh, that's right. All you gotta do is basically just pull this up. I keep forgetting I don't have to walk nowhere.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I can use the XP. I messed up. I ain't gonna lie, I like this shot lock ability. I'm not gonna lie to you. And my thunder. You're done.
Get him.
Okay. It's fun until you deal with flying enemies. Okay, bro. We're not gonna play this game. I'm gonna just do it for all the free XP and stuff. That's it. Random fights like that, I'm gonna edit out. I'm gonna start editing out. I don't want to be too overpowered when I fight some bosses and stuff, though. But I realize when I don't, it takes a minute.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.